Ashafo yetwaso no na yetwaso in regards with the case of Mustapha Hamid. This happened to be a former appointee of the Akufo-Addo administration. He's also been fingered in an explosive corruption allegation case. But no, to me case na no criminals supporting criminals. Allegedly, a bit like I said, criminals supporting criminals. You can put it that way. And I say, you criminal is such a hard word, but then one more, they are in that investigation, they are supporting them. So Mustapha Hamid or Stormy Court, according to you, he went there to support Chairman to me. But then a bra will share bloggers, no, OYBB, and okay, same be OSP Ababe Kasa. Yeah, share the video. The video involved that it's here for a sparking all of these things among 4 parts. Mustapha Hamid, if you know exactly what's about to happen, perhaps Obesha Usapo Munsu, you should video a babaka. Yeah, but to us.
What's your problem? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I came to support my friend who to me. Me, my matter there is useless. That's nothing. It's true. YouTube blogger. Okay.
Sema honorable Kanya. Also, me, I came to support my friend Chairman to my matter there is useless. Now, following this, OSP has spoken about this. I mean, okay, say, Oko social media were releasing a lengthy press release to actually tell us exactly what is really going on. Social media, Twitter to be precise. So, Office of the Special Prosecutor, they brought out a lengthy release to actually tell us exactly what is really going on. But Osha has say, they gave us a snapshot of case ongoing. Tosha was Mustapha versus Republic versus Mustapha Hamid and 9 others. So they are telling us the cases against these people, it is definitely ongoing. In really, I'll say this coming from the Office of the Special Prosecutor today. Also following a video in which the former chief executive of the National Petroleum Authority, NPA, Dr. Mustapha Hamid, dismissed his ongoing criminal investigation as useless, it is important to restate the facts behind his prosecution and why the state considers the case both serious and substantial. In the Office of the Special Prosecutor, video Mustapha Hamid, who happened to be an executive with a former appointee and a former chief executive officer of the National Petroleum Authority, on the Okache blogger. So me my case there is fake, and special prosecutor is a case is still ongoing. It is very, very, very serious or more evidence that they'll use against him. Also, Dr. Hamid, the first accused in a standing trial before the Criminal High Court in Accra on several counts of serious corruption and financial crimes. These include conspiracy to commit extortion by a public officer joined with 2 MP officials accused of plotting to extort 291 million Ghana cedis and 332,000 from bulk oil transporters and oil marketing companies between December 2022 and December 2024. On purchases, the case between Mustapha Hamid so where they are born also you fake the first one is oye na adwen se obeji sika ana obewia sika na sa sika na oye na adwen se obewia no na owaban mu aban there you are supposed to protect the public purse. You're not supposed to steal from it. Say sika na abranti ana pay na owia no baako ye almost 300 million, which is 291 million Ghana cedis. And about say almost 322 or 340,000 Ghana cedis. But we shall see $332,000. $332,000. Back when ye 291 million Ghana cedis and about $332,000. Or prices are buying the power Mustapha Hamid between December 2022 and December 2024. Or you're not doing say obey your contract and also obey Kanana obefa Kanana kwan bi so no wagi sika yi efi bust bulk oil transports and oil marketing companies no because he happened to be the National Petroleum Authority chief executive. Itino ni position na or the Jessica ewie sika. 2 counts, it was 2 counts of extortion by a public officer, an unlawful receipt of 24 million and 230,000 Ghana cedis from oil transporters and haulage companies under the guise of official duties. No, I say, Mustapha Hamid, Okoji Sikebi, Baku 24 million Ghana cedis, and a Baku 230,000 Ghana cedis from oil transporters. Any haulage companies say, or just Canada official duties. It's okusa sika we okwaje ye a o se enfa mani a if he oil transporters or any haulage companies on also just cannot the juma or the official duties me was cano FRBB back with 230,000 Ghana cedis back with 24 million Ghana cedis. And also 2 counts of using public office for profit, accused of abusing his office as MPA chief executive for private gain, unlawfully enriching himself with 24 million Ghana cedis and 230,000 Ghana cedis. No person say so a brand na papa Mustapha Hamid or a MP National Petroleum Authority Chief Executive Officer no sika na okoje no oje se odi enriche ne ho. He took it under the guy say or the official duties, but unfortunately no, the money was only going into his pocket as a public officer who discard the enriche one a criminal offense. Yes, also enter also ewo hasi or say money laundering. That's other charge they are born. Found to be in possession of 15 million Ghana cedis, an amount disproportionate to his non-legitimate source of income. Okay, source of income. And suspected to be proceeds of crime. Omo patche say Mustapha Hamid omo ready no hwehwe ne bank account mu ni ade no. Omo se ba pay or be 15 million Ghana cedis e won account mu ana ne asset or no ebi kura brosa because o hwe zeros na etato na 6.29. So over 15 million Ghana cedis no ebisa sa 15 million Ghana cedis who nye fi hin. Ko Mustapha Hamid as an MPA boss, our salary require in 200,000 cedis a month. Inti ukonya sa 15 million Ghana cedis ni fi, which means that so boy the boss with the faculty coin be so add 24 million Ghana cedis. So the koye official duties, a brand new MPA boss, and additional 230,000 Ghana cedis. So the koye official duties because you are an MPA boss, no, which is all of these things. No, OJ say or the enrich home. One fan koye any official duties. Inti ye share an account with 50 million Ghana cedis, which according to OSP, no, a proceeds of criminal and a proceeds of crime. Say scan we are no a home fast so and a diaka ne one account. In total, Dr. Abdul Hamid alleged to have played a leading role in a grand extortion and laundering scheme that caused the state and petroleum sector to lose an exceeding 291 million and over $330,000. Japan said Mustapha Hamid, apart from all the things you know, one of the things very serious. Say one minor boka. Contract be an 291 million. Say ye this can and say this can kono. Say this can aira. Into state na boka 291 million and also no additional $330,000 and also ya boka. Into baku 291 million Ghana cedis. And no says can the state have lost it through and me koye official jiswa ko jiska no transfer 291 million echo. And additional $330,000 and also the echo and never down. Then to also the Office of the Special Prosecutor has already seized and frozen assets valued more than over 100 million and over $100 million with additional assets under tracing. These actions are based on strong documentary, banking and transaction evidence linking the proceeds to alleged offenses. No, but I say Office of the Special Prosecutor no investigation no more no. A serious one because Mustapha Hamid, your share account, when people they make us 50 million, no, yeah, say 50 million, no, a physical cash, I won't fear, I got GU, which means the OSP, a could fear, no, 50 million, and then they won't fear a daho, a home, cho, and your fire. But your share bank accounts, mono, you 100 million Ghana cedis back. Sika over 100 million Ghana cedis. Or accounts be ni sika ba kwa ne woman ye over 100 million Ghana cedis. Say edim a Mustapha Hamid who ye MP former MPA boss so salary require in do 100,000 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile over 100 million Ghana cedis at that one of account ne account. And aside from that to over $100,000. So at that one of the accounts I know so that wa home to ni ye freezy. You freeze those two accounts. Aside from that, too, if ye in Japadie cantonments is legon dying with CC and the water, you're jinning ne freeze because Sika or the Kotua and all the purchase these kind of properties. No, you trace who says this can if the NPP National Petroleum Authority, which means a process of criminal acts. Into freezing in the saba pain and no one be send the case in the foolish case on chain on him their airbar. So this case represents a major step in protecting public funds, ensuring accountability in the petroleum sector, and affirming that no public officials is above the law. The seriousness of the charges and the scale of the alleged losses make the prosecution a critical test of Ghana's commitment to fighting corruption. The next court date is Thursday, 13th November 2025. It will purchase a Mustapha Hamid. Send someone on social media. A foolish case. It's information you and your foolish case. Now, we shall pay the why na. A very serious offense because as an NPA boss, you are supposed to make sure the country get money. Meanwhile, what na would di enim and a uviaga nesika. We are so now to meet to turn dying a 100 million Ghana cedis. Our accounts back $100,000. Our accounts back we are about to catch a case near foolish case and a OSP purchase a prosecution in the ebe cost because I know no one and action. Oshe has ya 9 others. The Oshe picture near house Republic versus 9 others. Mustapha Hamid boom, Jacob Kwamina, Anka Ewum. Wendy Newman womb, Albert Ankra womb, Isaac Mensah womb, Bright womb, and the last name but then all of these 9 people Minoka say picture ne 1 8 7 yafa ba kwankan but all of these people Minoka say ya charge omo enya asem into OSP pa say case no ye best friend no November 13th Thursday November 13th for mbeko and the make sure at the end of the day no obi biara ne ho bon sa case no bia no at the end of the day no they will be able to your friend is saying arrest the person. So that is exactly what is really going on now. You could see clearly say their cases are cases never hono or see a show na you can it if edumbe see I say more updates as all of this issue course because Mustapha Hamid case no OSP abe patch say it is still ongoing.
What's your problem? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I came to support my friend who to me. Me, my matter there is useless. That's nothing. It's true.